I really think that's cheating because I feel like if you when you kiss someone, it's leading up to something. And I feel like you're kind of setting the mood to let the person know that you're available for other things. Um, so I do consider that cheating. Okay. Chrissy, Todd. Chrissy, what's your take on it?
It's cheating. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you do. Look, you kiss me. You know what it says, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Kiss me and I'll kiss you back. Shimmy, shimmy. Yeah. That's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Cocoa pop.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that feels that that's not cheating, you just got a cheating heart, and ain't no way around it for that individual.
Got you.
That's not acceptable.
Do you believe in like innocent kisses? Like, some people say like, oh, I may kiss the person on the forehead or something. I just feel like, to me, kissing is so intimate that that's just letting the person know that, okay, I like you, I'm feeling you. What can we do next? Type of situation.
But see, and that's the thing. A kiss on the lips is a sign of intimacy between two lovers, right? So a kiss on the to a dear friend, like y'all been friends for years, and you kiss your male friend on the cheek, that's not cheating because it's you just kissing your friend. Now, when you get into the thing where you like, oh, let me peck him on the lips. It was just a little peck. It didn't mean anything. Yeah, it did. Because number one, you peck your husband on the cheeks, or you peck your husband on the lips. You don't kiss your best work male friend, work female friend on the lips. You kissing on the lips is just no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Kiss on the cheek, a hug, close hug, shoot, if it's a hug when you grab it's like touching somebody's butt.
Yeah. It's definitely sending a signal that I'm available. If you try. Oh, go ahead.
I got a question, Christy. Do it have anything to do with how the person get kissed?
So what you mean how?
Okay. A peck on the lips, is that considered cheating or full-fledged tongue?
Yes.
Or peck on the lips?
Yes.
To the person that you are not in a relationship with, yes. A peck on the cheek, that's just a kiss on the cheek. You kiss your mother on the cheek. You know what I mean? But on the physical lips, you land and lip to lip. No, you lip locking, that's cheating because you know that is supposed to be something sacred between you and your partner. Period.
Because I feel like this, Fred, if you were trying to just say you was trying to kiss somebody on their cheek, and then they turn around and oops, now we lock lips. Just say you was trying to kiss somebody and they turn around, it's like, oh, now y'all going lip to lip.
What the Jesus?
Todd, how do you feel about that?
That's man, that's kind of weird. So you mean that's a mistake kiss or something?
No, you know how you may go to kiss somebody on their cheek and then they turn their head and then y'all end up kissing on their lips.
No.
But that ain't never accidentally.
That's a hard question right now.
Listen, I never went to go kiss my daddy on the cheek and he didn't turn.
I'm not saying daddy.
Right.
I'm saying like a guy you like maybe liking or something like that. I'm not talking about your dad.
That's a trick. You got tricked into the kiss.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that was.
Okay.
That's a trick kiss.
Okay.
Right. That means that person tried to set you up for the movie. Like, oh my bad. Did you like it? Don't know. Well, no like.
He probably might do like it though.
Yeah, one of them.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Christy. Is kissing a girl worse than hunching a girl?
It's just as bad. It's the intent behind it. It's the intent that's behind it. So if you intentionally kiss a woman and say, yeah, I was trying to get with her, let her know I like her or whatever it is. You have a gateway to sin, to cheat. Oh yeah, it's just as bad. That's like going out on a date with another woman and you done already told me that I'm your girlfriend and me and you was in a committed relationship. Ain't no going on no date with nobody if me and you is seriously together and other people know about our relationship. Like I'm
That's facts.
gonna take your work homegirl out to eat. Bet all three of us going out to eat. I'm coming with.
Well, the reason I use
I'm
the
coming
word,
with you.
If I
the,
can't be a friend.
the reason I use the word hunch is because the word hunch is not as serious as making love. So hunching a girl meaning I don't really got no feelings for her. I'm just hunching her. So
So
that's why I asked which one is worse.
look, ain't no difference between kissing somebody and hunching on them. Ain't no difference.
I don't get that. No, just.
Yeah, both of them all the same.
Yeah, they all the same. I think they equal. I agree.
All of them the same. I mean, you
And then
can't
what
have
you
no
were saying and
commitment.
hunching and making love, you still soul tied with the person. So I still think they equal.
Hunch, buddy. That's for the end process.
Because there have to be a mutual connection to start.
Yep.
Mhm.
So,
Lips or to get them lip service, either shoot. Heck,
yeah.
I say allowing a woman to give you lip service or another man to give you lip service is a form of cheating. Fellatio, cheat. Look, we're gonna call the sky blue when it's blue, okay? We ain't gonna try to read between the lines. Be like, well, it's sunset, so it's orange.
Right. Well, hey, look, it's kind of yellow. It's black. It's gray area. That's black and white.
Ain't no gray area.
Ain't no gray area there.
Enough to allow them to go out with their friend if it's a female.
No,
We gotta have enough
we ain't putting no woman going out with my husband nowhere.
No. It's a hard no. Yeah.
Okay, so do you think you can forgive a man?
It should be.
Do you think you can forgive a man off a kiss
You and your
off a
friend.
hunch?
If you can't do it, if I can't do it, you can do it. We in the same boat. Ain't no inequality in this marriage or in this relationship.
That's right.
There
You
is
heard
no
me, Christy?
Chrissy, you heard what he said? He said, can you forgive a man if he kiss another woman? Can you forgive him for that?
Listen, I'm crazy. And look, Jeffrey will tell y'all. And I went through high water and hell to forgive him the first time. You keep doing it now. It's one thing. I can forgive you. But if it's a continual thing that you feel you need to do to feel solidified or justified in whatever form or action, oh no, I can't give you no more. You're just gonna wake up with some frying grease on you, and that's gonna be what it is.
But I'm saying, what's the worst level to the kissing and the hunching?
They're both.
He trying to put levels on it. He don't realize cheating is cheating. Whether he trying to make like, oh, it's just base one. If I do base one, but don't go all the way to base 3, cheating is cheating. Nice try, Fred, to try to swing it.
No.
Well, Fred, wild boy.
Ain't wow.
No, listen. I ain't putting no levels on it. What
Yes,
you gotta
you is.
understand is a girl will take a dude back if he have sex, right? So I'm saying if he just kiss a girl, what's the level of her taking him back off a kiss?
I think it's the same. If you're gonna forgive him for hunching, which is like the ultimate distrust.
See how she just put the level on it?
That's
ultimate.
but what I'm saying is I feel like forgiveness is forgiveness, right? So if I'm gonna forgive you for one, of course I'm gonna forgive you for all of them, but I think forgiveness can only go so far. Like I'll give you a chance because everybody make mistakes, but if you just a serial cheater, then it's a hard no for me.
I'm coming back.
But I don't think I'd be that hard on a girl off a kiss than I would be off of her hunting.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all see the part of properties. So that's because men look at sex as property. We look at you as the entirety of all of you, your lips down to your toenails.
Hello.
Okay. Look, we became
Listen,
one.
women look at it, even if you give your phone number away, you haven't kissed nobody, you haven't done nothing, just giving your phone number away for us women, that's a form of cheating. Because now you're building an emotional connection with someone.
Yeah,
That's form of cheating.
Yeah, that's a form of cheating because now y'all talking, getting to know each other. That's a form of cheating.
That's a new one,
okay.
Tom. That's a
Yes.
new one.
Well, if they just changing contacts for business.
Mm.
business is one thing. That
Uh-oh.
means to communicate with that woman or that individual is in a non-sexual form.
Mm.
But I do believe there's levels to what you're saying about business. Like if y'all just business, I don't want to see no text from her at midnight. What y'all got to
Well,
talk
that's
about
true.
business at midnight is levels to it. Like she
But
should know
look,
not to hit you up
But
after a certain time.
we didn't say text. He said just give him the number.
Right, but given the number, she got your number for business, but eventually she's going to reach out to you, right? But you know how you could get somebody your number for business, right? And then they texting you 12 o'clock at night. What's up? What you doing? We ain't on no business at midnight.
Ain't no business running.
Right.
Right.
Ain't no business at midnight.
That's true.
Waffle House still
Business
open.
is banker's hours, 8 to 5. If you
IHOP,
texting my man after 5, I
IHOP
got a
still
problem.
open.
Huh?
Waffle House and IHOP still open.
He said, well, yeah.
You better be the manager at Waffle House on the
What
night.
if he have a lot of girlfriends, not hunting friends, but got a lot of girlfriends? He just got a lot of his
Ooh.
guy that got a lot of friends or girls.
Mm.
Okay,
That's a good
listen.
one.
And if you
Okay.
friends with girls, they need to text you and me together. Put us in a group chat. Stop playing with me.
Okay, so
That's
this how I
it.
look. This how I look at it too.
Mm.
Friends with women, right? What type of friends? Have y'all ever smashed?
Never.
Okay, so if you
Never.
never smashed her, is she in a relationship? Is the second question.
Yes.
Is she booed up?
Then that's-
Okay,
She married.
she married.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all
Do you
three
have
of
a relationship with her husband?
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Now
then I
But
might
we-
be.
but
I
we
might
best
be.
of
I
friends.
might be okay with that.
That's a good
We
one.
best of
That's a
friends.
good one, huh?
And we best of friends.
Okay,
that's-
so I might be okay with that one.
friend's wife does not count into a female friend. That's almost like family, because it's like when you take the word friend, I tell someone this all the time. When I say you're my friend, you're now officially part of my family. We in the same pack. We all the same breed of wolf, or we all play a portion of our part of being in the pack. Now it's when you start inviting these rabbits and these sheeps and these goats into the pack.
Not ghost friend.
But
Mhm.
she said, "Go."
Kristen said
Mhm.
ghost. Kristen, you got to elaborate on the goat. What's the goat for me?
Christy, I
You know
have
that-
been called a goat, so you good. You good on that one.
You say you've been called a goat.
You know what I mean? These goats, these people that are intentionally trying to break up your household. Because look,
Okay.
you think of this. They say it's greatest of all time. That's the abbreviation, but really, if you look at it in a biblical perspective, the goat represents the people of the devil.
They do.
Mm.
You know, and so go ahead, bring the goat in here. But guess what? We gonna kill that snake.
Mm.
Mm.
Boy, she fought fire. Well, who don't hurt you?
Mm.
Ain't nobody hurt me. I mean, everybody goes through something, you know what I'm saying? But
Everybody been through a little something.
everybody goes through something. I'm not angry.
You done been
Don't
through
mess,
some stuff.
don't mess that girl head up now.
But she done been through some stuff, boy. She said we're gonna have a meeting if we got multiple women.
She said we're gonna kill the snake.
You might as well say
All in the chat.
she said we're gonna have a Zoom call.
Put me in, coach.
Dang.
So-
I guess what she's saying, we're gonna identify who the snake is, and we're gonna chop his head off right there and stop him from right there.
That's what that
Because
is.
you have snakes right amongst you now.
So
So
You do
Christy,
now. You do now.
Christy,
Hold on, y'all.
you're gonna
I'm gonna be right back.
identify.
Hold on.
Look, you're gonna identify the snake, right? Who's the snake? And then what she's saying is we're gonna cut the snake out. We're gonna identify you, and then we're gonna stop you right then and there, right, Chrissy?
Yep. We're gonna nip
Yeah.
it in the because that's how you end up. You sure?
so Christy, is I'm allowed to kiss my friend?
On the cheek?
Uh-uh.
on the cheek. Look.
That's it.
This the question I got.
It's Alicia
Is-
Hunt. You my man.
Is your friend husband okay with you kissing her?
Mm.
Most
On
likely
the
not.
cheek?
So then you know it's a hard. You shouldn't be doing that.
On the cheek.
Tanette, what I say? I said, you already got 2 sets of lips at home. You don't need nobody else.
Mm.
Oh, y'all don't want to hear what I was finna say.
Don't say it.
I said you got 4 lips at home. You don't need no more.
What?
Chris,
Top and the bottom.
you said what?
The one that the 2 in
Top
between.
and the bottom.
The 2 in
Top,
between.
bottom. You do you feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what more lips you need? How many lips can you handle?
Listen.
You don't need
You
but
got
one.
more than enough.
Well,
Yeah,
we
we
don't need but one.
Huh?
You need but one. You don't need but one. I wear it out.
Hello? What you said, Todd?
I said,
I
you don't
say-
need but one. I wear it out.
Hello?
Todd said he got the shirt on, them lips.
That's it.
You're so silly talking about them
That's
lips.
it.
Right.
Because that's when people start getting, in the place where it's misconstrued and want to add all this extra strife into relationships because nobody wants to be monogamous no more.
Mm.
Everybody, Mr. and Mrs. Super Cheetah,
Mm.
Mm.
bring somebody else into the house.
Mm.
Right. So do y'all
Okay.
believe that nobody wants monogamy anymore?
Not right now. Shoot, everybody.
Elaborate on monogamy.
Mm.
Sleeping connected to one,
Mhm.
not multiple.
Mm.
Okay.
She's saying sleeping with one woman, right? Just be with
Uh-huh.
one woman in a committed relationship and you committed to that one woman.
Yeah, I think people want that.
Yeah,
Now-
they want that.
People do, but they want to call that. Look, they want to call a pot a kettle and a kettle a pot and try to say different things. And be like, no. We just dating. Okay, well, what is dating?
Mm.
Because if it's just
Mm.
look, I'm over here. What's the song? It's just me and you. That's how.
Oh, baby. Yeah, that's the jam. Just me and you.
Yeah,
I'm a
they
But
one-
yeah,
they-
not
I'm a
me, you, and
one-woman
everybody
man.
else. Not
I'm a
me and you and
one-woman man.
everybody else.
That's what dating is now.
Mm.
But see, I
Dating is
look
for
at dating
everybody.
different though. I look at dating as we don't have a commitment.
Mm.
That's it.
Now, with me and you, because I believe dating is like this: you choose me, right, and I choose you. But you need to let me know that you chose me, right? I don't need to be out here wondering, are we in a relationship? What we is? You need to be. You need to come to me and say, hey, I'm feeling you. Me and you, I want us to be in a relationship. And then we're in a relationship, and that's where I think that's where for me the monogamy come into play. Now we're in a relationship. I don't want to see you out here with nobody else, and you ain't gonna see me out here with nobody else. But I feel like this: if you ain't claim me, well then I don't know. Like Beyonce say, if you like it, you need to put a ring on it. And for me, if you like me, you need to let me know.
So you got to get rid of the other goats.
Hello.
Yeah.
If you want to be in a committed relationship with me, yes.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the goats.
Right,
Got to get rid of the ghosts. They gotta go.
Right. I hear you.
And
I'm gonna grab me a snake.
But you know what, y'all? I really think, like Chrissy was saying, but for me, I really think that's the problem with dating now. It's like a clear communication, right? I think it's lacking communication. Everybody out here thinking you're in relationships with people you're not in relationships with.
Right.
Or you could be assuming that you're in a whole relationship. And then that's why when you see the man with somebody else, I thought we were together. You said a good question. You thought.
Mm.
What conversations have you and that man had?
Mm.
What you guys are on. I call it like this. We need to be equally yoked and on the same page.
Right.
But do
I don't need
people
to be
still
thinking something different than what's going on.
do
Keep it
people
real
still
with me.
have conversations?
I would think. I do.
Conversations. What does a conversation do? What type of conversation they supposed to be having? No. Say it again.
What she said, I couldn't hear
So repeat.
There's no conversation. It's just straight sex. It's a high
Mm.
vibe having sex, and most of it's not even protected.
her. Hello.
So all the diseases,
Mhm.
all this whole extra stuff, babies and illegitimate children, all kinds of shit.
Mhm.
That's true. And I think that's why a lot of people walk around kind of like, I consider it soulless,
Mhm.
because now
Dead.
people just wanna, they
Well,
wanna, they wanna just get in the bed. They don't even want to get to know you. Like, what's your name? What you like to do? And then
Right.
sometimes you wonder why 5 months down the road you don't know who you was dealing with, because all y'all did was connect, right? Sexually.
Right.
When no
And-
conversations had about if the person want to get married, do they want more kids? I'm old school.
I'm
Right.
old school. I'm all
I'm asking all
security
the
she
questions
need.
up front.
Yeah,
I'm
because
all
I
the
don't, because I
security she
sure don't
need.
believe in shacking.
Huh?
I sure don't believe in shacking either.
You don't believe in shacking?
No.
Mm.
Good. Good. Thank you. Look, what's his
Thank
name?
you, Todd. You know what I said, Todd, and I want to have that conversation too. I said this. I said I feel like, and I could be wrong, I feel like that's why I don't want to, like, shack up, like you said, and be living in the house with a man doing the duties as a wife.
Right.
Because I feel like if I'm already giving you that, I feel like
Right.
you have no reason to wife me. I'm already giving you everything a wife give you, right?
Yeah, because my mom used to tell me, so y'all, since my mom used to always tell me, she say, son, I don't know why y'all out here try marriage. you try marriage because you're shacking. Try marriage, you say, what you doing? You just trying it out. And then soon you don't like it. Soon you don't like it, now you want to run. But now you
Hello.
don't created a bill. Now you don't created a bill. You don't create a lease problem. Don't mess your credit because you was out there try marriage. That's why I can't believe in the shacking. If we gonna
I
do
think-
this, we gonna do this.
Come
Todd,
on,
I think
Todd.
I'm-
Now that's my type of talk.
Todd, I think I'm gonna try that. Try marriage.
But look, if you think about marriage, and marriage is not like a car dealership. You get the test drive, but it's for a couple of hours, not for a lifetime.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm out here doing. Let me test it out. Let me see what Sally got.
Mhm.
Let-
Hello.
let me see what-
Mhm.
Look, let me see
That's
what
what they're doing.
you got. Let me
And
see.
I feel like, and you wonder why you always on clearance, right?
Mm.
That part.
They always put you on the clearance rack. It's
Oh,
like,
most
no.
Oh, I saw all them goods, and now that I done took all that goods, she a hoe.
Mm. That's all them Teslas, huh? I'm gonna test drive the hell out of them.
You know, because that's what happened. And it's the truth. That is exactly what happened. Folks want to sit here and just keep test driving men and women and in relationships, and they want to, oh, I don't know if I really like it. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for a serious commitment. I just want to test drive. Give me some of them goodies. 40
Right.
years.
And I don't understand what you're trying to test track, or what you see is what you get.
You might need a tune-up.
You might need a tune-up. I was just gonna say that.
Oh, you say you might need a tune-up. Elaborate
need
on
a
that, guys.
tune-up.
What you mean by the tune-up?
You might need a little tune-up.
But
Right.
when women go, but that's not true, because when women go to get tune-ups, which means ass, titties, face done here, oh, your standards is too high now. You was already a hoe, so you can't make a hoe a housewife. Yeah, and that's what
Mhm.
y'all want to test drive. You don't want to purchase the goods, so okay, because I ain't purchased them, and someone else test drive, and he decided not to purchase it. So now this car over here sitting at the used car dealership that had 10 owners, but don't nobody want to be the permanent owner and ride that bitch
Hello.
too.
I'm gonna put some rims on it. I'm still gonna drive
Look, Chrissy. Now they got to sell you on CarMax, right? Now they got to sell. Now they got to put me on CarMax and sell me for $5,000 when I'm worth $20,000.
I'm still gonna go down to drive time and put a couple dollars on it.
Balling.
You gonna go to Dry Time and put a
Yeah.
couple dollars on it?
Yeah. Hey, well, some cars are fixer-uppers.
That's called AKA vintage, which means it's got to be greater than 40 years old. Stop playing with me now.
What you said, Chrissy?
It said that's the vintage. That's called historical.
That's a
It's got-
classic, huh? That's a classic.
I'm
The
gonna put some
classic
new.
car.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put some new brakes on it, Christy. I'm gonna put
You
some
say
new
gonna put
brakes
some new
on
brakes on it. You gonna put some brake pads on it? Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, you need
That's
an oil
terrible.
change.
Look, the oil change.
The oil change.
Need
You
an oil change. Sure
the
do. It's
oil
like
change.
real
Thing.
rusty, looking real
it. But
rusty.
hey, but that's why we test drive, because if you need a tune-up, that's why we still test driving.
Exactly, because them coils get locked up.
Yeah, the car get locked up.
But okay, so this is my question for men though. At what point do you just what's the reason for continuing to test drive? Because I feel like everybody needs some work.
That
Like
woman ain't ready yet. That woman ain't ready yet. So
mm,
if she not ready or he ain't ready, that's where the continue to test drive come in play. It's always okay. So see, when we get with a woman,
And work out your problem.
we gauge where we want to spend the rest of our life with her. So if she do
mhm,
something real messed up, we
mhm,
back up some and we wait. And then
mm.
that's when them years go by and she tell her girlfriend, I've been with him 4 years and he ain't popped the question yet. I ain't popped the question because I ain't never got past that what you've been doing wrong that I don't like.
So I got a question.
Right.
I got a question. Question.
All right.
Well, then why waste my time? If you know
Mm.
I ain't what you want and you know you can't give me what I need, let me go. See,
That
y'all
bad.
men, so I feel like sometimes men want their cake and eat it too, right?
Right,
Like what
Yeah.
you
right.
saying, but you still with me, you still in the house with me, right? So I feel like now you wasting my time.
See, we sticking around them good qualities you got. See, you still got some good in you now. You cooking, you
Yeah.
cleaning, your
Yeah.
pocketbook good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we sticking in for them
Gotcha.
1/3 qualities.
But I got a question for you. So for a man, we sticking with you too, knowing you rusty and you know you need some work. You know, your tires flat sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh wow.
you
She
ain't
got foot
always
on the
you ain't
bus
always
stop.
100% neither now. Huh, what you said, Todd?
You say
So
you
why
at the bus
Wow.
stop.
She got to the tires flat now.
Yeah,
I know where you're
hey, look,
going
your
at.
tires flat. Your engine need a cleaning.
Let me check
It
Mhm.
ain't working
it.
like it used to work. You know what I
Wow.
mean? But I'm still sitting here with you and working with you.
Yeah,
Woo.
but
So
still,
it's
you
a
have
two-way street.
you have to understand this too. What about the guys that pop the question to the women and
Hey,
they turn them down?
real quick question. Next question.
Okay,
Okay,
so
go ahead.
ship only becomes financial, when it's only just money.
So
Mhm.
then,
Then what happens then?
y'all still gonna just stick around?
And that goes for both sides, because I know now men don't want broke women.
No.
Women
Mm.
want broke men. I mean, that's good. Everybody should want something. Everybody should want some type of value. But it's nothing
Mhm.
supporting somebody that needs a little help, until they get there. But if they still bullshit, kind of gotta,
So
see what's
when
going
you
on
gonna
with
take
it.
Life
accountability
happens. I
for
mean,
your
life happens when a relationship comes. Life happens, because every 30 days, and statistics says life will happen. Even when you somebody die, somebody
Right.
lose a job, somebody lose.
Mhm.
It takes a maturity to stay with somebody who had it but lost it.
Yeah.
Right.
And it takes that's called genuine love. That's somebody you will
Yes.
know from the chat for the week. You'll know if you lose. Now that's the best time to know somebody, especially if you lose something. If you lose something, you'll know who is who. You'll
Right.
Mhm.
know who's who. Because when you
Mhm.
gain, when you gain and stuff, you can't see everything because you can go out there and get it. But when you
Right.
lose and you can't obtain, that's the best time to see is a person gonna stick around.
Mhm.
So I believe so. Basically, it takes a maturity person to say, hey, I make more than you, but I'm not going to be dominant over you because it's an equal playing
Mm.
field. Because I see a lot of that. I see a lot of that too with a lot of successful Black women. Like right now, we're in the Women's International Month. We're in this,
Mhm. Mhm.
and we this is called
That's
what they
true.
call the Women's National Women's thing. What they call this? The
The National
sexes.
Women's. Are you talking about like the expo where the women's all the?
Yeah. So we're
Yeah, I know what
seeing
you're
all
saying.
this now that we're seeing all these other different companies are hiring more women than men. Which that's true.
Mhm.
So we seeing a playing field that we see more women. It ain't no black, it's no white, it's nothing. There's women make more than men now. Pretty much almost making more than men now. And my thing is, I understand we go in relationships with money. It feel good to have a relationship that both of y'all making a little bit over 100-some thousand. Let's put it that rough. I'm gonna say a little bit over 100,000. That's pretty good. That's
Yeah, that's
pretty good
good. Mhm.
for two people. Just I'm saying for my blue collar upperclassmen. I'll put it that way. But but at the same time, I don't feel like if somebody don't have any, if they don't have it, you know, it takes some maturity of the person to stick around for that person. But
Yeah.
it do make the relationship feel better when you got somebody who both got money. But
Mhm.
just don't be dominant if you make it more than me, you know, because that's where the insecurities come in at now.
They try to choke you out. Well, you can't do this because they feel like
Exactly.
us they make it more, and that's when it really becomes real. What is
Mhm.
it? And all kind of other stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
So
I
you
seen a
can't-
friend of mine actually was like that. I mean, she made one of my homies, his friend girl he was, you know, talking to, she was
Mhm.
making well over 7 figures.
Mhm.
And he was making probably like 60,000 a year. But at the same time, you can see the dominance of what we're living in now, of how women and how it is. I'm not trying to like downgrade. I support
No, no, no,
all
no.
women that's
No, I
doing
get what you're saying.
everything.
Yeah, I
But
get
I
what you're
know some
saying.
women can be. Sometimes some of them can be bored. Lord have mercy, I make more than you. I carry this in him, you know. But at the same time, though, it's kind of crazy what we living in right now. In the time
Yeah.
we living in right now.
Yeah.
I look at
But
it.
that's true. Well, you know what, Todd? I say that too. I say that all the time that my true test for